from Thanksgiving Day to the heart of Texas, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where today, what a great matchup, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys on EA Sports. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team set to continue this Turkey Day tradition. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Blitz blocking, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one caught in at the 16-yard line. Whoa! And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that impressed. good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes, a short one caught by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Mahomes now on second down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Here's third down in a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Chiefs first down. Maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 12.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 41. Here's second down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. What a scene here on this Thanksgiving Day. Kansas City, Dallas, two iconic NFL franchises, all part of the NFL's salute to our friend John Madden. This John Madden Thanksgiving celebration, if you're a certain age and you see the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, close your eyes and you see a Cowboys star of that day, Aikman, Irvin, Emmett, holding that turducken leg, or a visitor who came into Dallas and won, and John Madden's joy in them, not just playing the game, but enjoying the turducken afterwards. This is a one-of-a-kind tradition to celebrate a one-of-a-kind man. Prescott from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
That's caught by Tolbert, right side. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll get this complete to Tolbert. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 6.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down as we are ready to get back underway. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. The give up the middle with Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good.
Here's a run with Hunt. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw into the hands of Juju. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Chiefs 14, Cowboys 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. On the play fake. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, it's that. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Fair catch.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Chiefs, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Donovan is a rocker in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Third and long for Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. Taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down. Prescott. There's a short run. It's caught by Ferguson. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb, touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up in the end zone.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Brown back out for this next drive. He's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes now to throw again.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 6. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and around the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Prescott now. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
One final throw before the break. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. This, the second of our triple header Thursday. Let's get after it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. The Ravens always tough on defense, and this play no different here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one fielded at the 15. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Prescott.
3rd and 4.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Mahomes on first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. I believe he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, they need 5.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
Play action here. Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
On second down, Mahomes. He takes off. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Gonna get this to the 25. Here's third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Cowboys 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score. Down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target.
Third down.
And third down coming up.
To go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now, Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll go with the sneak. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
2. That's another Kansas City.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Now, Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Malik Booker on the coverage.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Stack and throw here on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pick.
On play action. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott now. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he's the middle, complete to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Mahomes. That ball is shot on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's another Kansas City
A give here to Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he'll go into a slide here. We're going to mark him just a little short of the first down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Dak and the Cowboys now down 24-17. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Quick shot caught by Colbert on the slant. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down. Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Again, Prescott to the air. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.